honor my name.
No.
We are a dying people, Jakar. So are the Centauri, obsessed with each other's death until death is all we can see, and death is all we deserve.
The Centauri started it.
And will you continue until there are no more Narns and no more Centauri?
The Centauri have pushed us back further than we have ever been for 30 years. Their forces are closing in on us in every direction.
I don't understand. I'd heard none of this during my weekly briefings.
The Kari is trying to perpetuate the belief that we are holding our own. We're not.
Then there is no hope.
There's always hope. At least that's what I tell myself when I awaken in the middle of the night, and the only sound I can hear is the beating of my own desperate heart.
But the reality is that Ragash 3 has been Centauri property for over a century. To start a war over blood spilled so long ago, where does it end? You kill them and take their land. They kill you and take the land back. On and on and on. A cycle of hatred.
Justice, not hatred. We have no desire to start a war. 5,000 of my people died in the land. The Centauri attacked without warning, despite their promise not to strike civilian targets. Had our ships not arrived in time, had they not made the supreme sacrifice to save the colony's civilian population, the Centauri would have slaughtered everyone. Females, children, the old, the infirm, everyone. Without cause!
I thought Londo was going to be here to make a rebuttal.
He's issued a statement saying that his government didn't break its promise. He accuses the Narns of deliberately placing military targets within the civilian population in order to use their own people as shields. He also said the escaping transport contained weapons, not refugees.
Salah! These are atrocities! Children see it. Must see them!
Jakar, everyone in this room knows too well that the first casualty of war is always the truth.
We have proof of what we've been saying all along. An inspection of the destroyed Centauri has found conclusive proof that she was carrying fusion bombs and support equipment for ion cannons, mass drivers, and heavy energy weapons!
We have already filed a complaint with the Centauri government on the grounds that Babylon 5 is neutral territory and is not to be used as a staging ground or a munitions depot.
I may make an
It is this kind of irresponsible activity, Ambassador, that endangers the station and everyone here.
Classified
will not be tolerated.
Transport outside the station, ship to ship. The risk to Babylon 5 is minimal.
Oh, we've already seen your minimal risk, Ambassador.
Caused by their attack on one of our vessels. Our ships have the right to carry any cargo they choose. We will not surrender our sovereign rights.
The sovereign rights of any race end with their dread innocence.
Enough! They're doing what they always do! Using details to distract us from doing what must be done! There are 7 more Centauri vessels berthed outside, and I have reason to believe that they also carry weapons of mass destruction to be used against our people. My government demands that these ships be impounded and their weapons seized.
No, no, no! We will not allow this!
This is Babylon 5 space, and here we have sovereign rights.
Our ships will defend themselves against any who try to seize them.
Leftover food and medical supplies. Cargo is to smuggle out a few here. But we cannot allow those ships to leave here with their weapons. They'll just turn right around and use them against us.
If both sides are dead, no one will care which side deserves the blame. It no longer matters the strategy.
No ships, no cruisers, no fighters to come in on our side. No mines, drones, weapons.
It only matters who is suffering. No.
It's the best we can do, Ambassador.
I have an obligation to honor my father's name.
And how have you chosen to honor that name?
But these outbreaks of violence are jeopardizing our chance to make allies with the humans and all the other aliens.
We are Narns. We never needed allies before.
We've never been in this position before. We pushed the Centauri off Narn through a war of attrition so that it wasn't worth their effort to stay. But direct, open, and total war requires a completely different approach.
What is there left for Narn if all of creation falls around us? There is nothing.
If we do nothing, we look like weak children.
No hope, no dream, no future, no life.
If you're interested in showing how strong you are, I suggest you return home and join the military. It's easy to talk about being strong here when there isn't a Centauri ion cannon pointed at your head. I know! It is difficult! But for now, we must remain calm.
I'm afraid so. This has to be done on the QT Jakar. But it is a start.